In this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 niches that sell really well with mugs, and make sure you stay to the end because I'm also going to be showing you how to find even more niches. Number 1 is funny. When I was doing research, like when I was looking out for mugs, I saw so many like funny, sarcastic, like humor type of mugs. I love this one because you can go at it in so many different angles. If you are a new seller, the way that I will actually do this one is I will go more specific, meaning like I will target like a specific niche with it, because you don't want to just create like some random like funny mug that the SEO is just for anybody. I will make it like, for example, like funny mugs for moms or funny mugs for nurses or for teachers. Like, just think about a specific person when you're creating, this type of phrases. It will help you stand out even more. And when that person is looking for like, a mug, it will speak to them more because they're like, oh, wow, like this is like, like a phrase that they understand because they are that niche. Number 2 is pets. I saw a lot of pets mugs. Especially I saw a lot of dogs, a lot of cats. I even saw a lot of raccoons because I'm sure you've seen like raccoons have been everywhere on Etsy. But I saw a ton of like mostly like dogs and cats. But like again, I just put pets because you can go creative and go research and see like what are the pets, people are also looking for mugs on Etsy. And that can even make you stand out because maybe, you do like frog mugs or elephant mugs or chicken mugs, and you can find like a specific unique audience that's also looking for those and help you stand out even more. But pets was one of those like mugs that I saw a ton of when I was doing research. Number 3 is books, like books, reading. I also saw a ton of like books and I guess even reading type of mugs. People that love to read, people that love books, for some reason it's kind of like mugs kind of go well together, because think about it, like you can have your nice cup of coffee with the book, or a tea with the book, or like even like a hot chocolate with the book. So I feel like it kind of meshes really well. And this one, you can go so many different angles with it. You can go pretty funny, you can go pretty clever. Especially if you go really specific into like the tip, different types of like phrases or things that people that love to read books or love reading, can understand. You can even target certain people too, like for example, like librarians or English teachers or literature teachers or grammar teachers. Like there's so many different ways that you can go with this one niche. But I saw a lot of different types of like book reading mugs that I have to mention this niche. Number 4 is what I call the family niche. What I mean by family, I mean like mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, anybody that's like part of a family tree. Like, so obviously the grandparents, the parents, the aunts and uncles. You can even go into like, godparents, sisters, nieces. So I saw a ton of different mugs that were targeting families. I love this one because again, you can go even specific to like maybe the type of like, grandpa somebody calls, or the type of grandma somebody, like for example, like go like, not just grandma, but saying like Gigi and Momo, like depending on whatever like somebody calls their grandma or their grandpa, or even, what somebody calls their auntie or their, godmother, or like all these different types of names that you can come up with when you're targeting these people. But I saw a ton of mugs that were targeting families. There are 2 bonus like that I want to mention. They're not technically niches, but I also saw a ton of this when I was doing research, and that is personalization. Guys, when I was doing research for mugs, there was a lot of mugs that were personalized, like meaning like they were putting either a name or a date. But there was a layer of personalization. Guys, people come on Etsy because they want to find something unique, something that they cannot find everywhere. What better way to stand out than by adding that layer of personalization? So this one is one of those that like you can like combine with any of the other niches that I mentioned and help you stand out even more. Another thing that I saw too was like what I call like aesthetics, which I saw a lot of like florals and just like kind of like boho themes like that, and like very like very bold, legible, like college fonts. So this is another one that is like, it's not technically a niche, but I'm just kind of telling you the aesthetic that I found when I was doing research. So just like keep that in mind too as you go into your own rabbit holes and do your own research, like what kind of things that you see. And Again, if you're still struggling with like research and you don't even know like what to look for, make sure that you do check out my research video. I'm going to be leaving a link for it in the description below. But I kind of like go about and show you how I do research like on Etsy and outside of Etsy, and take you in all the different rabbit holes that I go into. After you watch that video, if you still are like, oh my God, like I still need even more help, make sure that you do check out the Super Easy POD membership, because with that membership, guys, I have a ton of videos about research, not just on Etsy, but outside of Etsy. And there's so many more things that I have on that membership to help you be successful. So if you're still here, now I'm going to be sharing my screen, because I'm going to be sharing with you how you can also find even more niches like that you might not even think about when it comes to like targeting mugs. Okay guys, so the tool that we're going to be using is eRank. You only need the free version to do this. So if you don't have it, make sure that you do sign up, but you only need the free one. Then we're going to go to keyword tools and we're going to type in mugs that up here at the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here and we're going to search by competition. So we're gonna do this like lowest competition here, and then you start going here and looking on the left side to see what related keywords eRank is serving you. So these keywords, I like to use them in two ways. I like to use them to help me like find other niches that I didn't think about, and then B, I also like to use it to like think of like maybe like other keywords to use in my SEO. So we'll go here and then we'll start looking. Right, if you don't see something yet, you just keep going. Like look at this one, Bachelorette Campfire mugs, right? And then let's go until we start seeing like a little bit more competition, like search. Let's see, let's keep going, and let's go to page 6. Let's see, ceramic mugs, coffee mugs. Okay, we don't see nothing yet. Let's see, criminal, funny. Mugs towards medical mugs. Okay, we're not seeing nothing yet. Christmas vacation moose mugs. Okay, right? Oh, look, mugs personalized for couples, right? Mugs personalized couple mugs. Let's see what we see. Christmas musical coffee mug, fish and beer mugs. Look, Christian coffee mugs. So see, those are all like what I'm saying out loud, those are all possible, niches, right? Look, his and hers matching mugs, right? So you can target couples, right? Fun on coffee mugs. So look, auntie, right? Obviously, you're going to also come across things that like a trademark or that I wouldn't necessarily use. So just kind of like keep that in mind. Peruvian mugs, like maybe like you can target like a specific place, right? Christmas mugs, of course, we're going into Christmas, so we're going to be seeing a ton of those. Look, personalized cat face mugs. We talked about personalization, right? Dispatcher mugs, right? Honeymoon mugs, right? Fall campfire, Montana mugs, right? And this is kind of how I would do this. Like I would just, again, and then you can even like, for example, if like one interests you, you can even click on it, like fall campfire mug, and then see what else comes up after that. But like you can even like fall campfire mug, right? And then you can come down here and go into even more rabbit holes with that one that you found. Obviously with the free version, you're only going to be able to do like this search like 5 times, guys, but you don't need to do this a ton because you're just using this to get some like creativity, right? And then again, you'll come down here and look, grateful, huggers, fall travel. Like there's a lot of fall mugs, right? Because we are going to fall into Christmas, right? Let's see, pumpkin, I love fall, right? So we're seeing a lot of that, right? Camping, spooky, right? So that's kind of how we use that. I will come up here first and I will type in mugs. Then I will come down here and I will search it by the competition and I will see what comes up here on the left side. If for some reason you see something and you might not necessarily understand what it is, go on Etsy, type it on Etsy and see what Etsy serves you. But again, this is just another way if you're feeling stuck and you want to have a couple more niches to kind of help you like spark, and you don't want to just look on Etsy. I love to use eRank, little related keywords down here for that to either help me come up with niches or either help me also find keywords to add into my SEO. So I hope that this was helpful. So you made it to the end of this video. And if you're still wondering why I love mugs so much, make sure that you check out this video next, because on that video, I kind of give you the reasons why, if I was to start a whole new Etsy shop over from scratch, why I would choose mugs. See you on the next one.